Hey guys! I am back with yet another makeup tutorial, and this time I am bringing you a drugstore prom makeup tutorial. I noticed I have never done any affordable makeup brand or drugstore brand based makeup, and I just decided, well, prom season is coming up. It's pretty much everybody's time of year to get pampered and get all dolled up, and sometimes we don't have the money to do so. So here I am bringing you an affordable makeup look for prom. This is like an old Hollywood classic look. I'm actually going to be wearing this myself, a little variation for my prom this year, which I hope I will get to film for you guys because I think it'd be really cool to do a little get ready with me. But we'll see, because I'm totally booked that day. I'm gonna stop rambling because I'm in love with this makeup look, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. If you guys want to find out how to achieve it, then please continue watching. So let's begin by using two primers. This is Maybelline's Baby Skin and L'Oreal Magic Lumi primer. Both are amazing, but both are going to be used for different purposes. Baby Skin is going to be used in the T-zone to minimize the pores, and Lumi will be used on the outsides of the face just to create a glowy appearance. I'm throwing it back with my NYX Jumbo Eye pencil in Milk. You guys know I used to love this stuff, and this is going to create a tacky base for all of the eyeshadows, and since it is white, it's going to make the eyeshadows appear more vibrant and of course make them last way longer. It's prom night and your eyeshadow can be going all over the place, so primer is a must-have, and this is very cheap. NYX is a very affordable brand. Taking NYX's LA Go-To palette, this is their bronzer shade. I'm going to be using that as a transition color for the crease with my MAC 217 brush. And taking a clean, fluffy crease brush, I'm going to be blending that all out. This is going to help our shadows create a nice gradient and blend easier. And of course, run it down the lower lash line as well. With a brown shimmery shade from the LA Go-To palette, we're going to be applying that on the outer and inner corners of the eye just to create a spotlight effect. So we're going to leave that center part of the eye blank because even more beautiful color is going to go in the center, and repeat the same steps on the lower lash line. So run that on the inner and outer corners of the lower lash line as well. Blend, of course. This has to be flawless. Now it's time for my favorite part, Maybelline's Breaking Bronze Color Pigment Tattoo. And this stuff is just absolutely gorgeous. It looks like I got my finger, dipped it in gold, and put it all over my eye. And all I did was wet my brush just a tad and then tap a little bit of the product onto the lid. And obviously it creates this beautiful golden sheen. I'm deepening up the inner and outer corners of the eye once again with that same brown shimmery eyeshadow from the NYX Go-To palette, and blending it all in with the bronzer. Again, repeat the same steps on the lower lash line. NYX's Pro Contour Palette, I'm taking that lightest shade and patting it and then blending it in my brow bone. It's almost like a baking technique, but for your brows. I don't know why I do this, I just feel like it works perfectly for me since I tend to not have ruly brows. Shimmery cream shade from the LA Go-To palette. This is going to be our inner corner highlight, and at first I didn't really dig it, but once I gave it some time, I dug it. This is the only high-end product I believe I'm going to be using, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde, which is $18. I do have an alternative for you guys, which is a NYX Brow Gel, which is also amazing and obviously more affordable. Using Ardell's Glamour Wispies with the Duo Clear Adhesive, I'm going to be applying that, and I just love these lashes. They create this kind of spunk to any eyeshadow look you have on. Using L'Oreal's Lash Out Butterfly Mascara, which is absolutely amazing, I'm only going to be applying that on the top lashes because I'm going to be using Maybelline's Great Lash Mascara waterproof on the bottom because my lashes tend to get a little bit runny and long on the lower part of my eyes. On the lower part of my eyes. I can't talk today. Pero bueno. Yeah, I don't like smudgy mascara, especially on prime night, so let's not go there. It's time to move on to the face. Here I'm using L'Oreal's True Match in N1, which was totally not my shade, but is an amazing foundation and formula. So what I did was mixed it with my MAC Face and Body Foundation in N1, and it looked perfect. Rimmel's Match Perfection Concealer in Fair. I absolutely love this concealer. It's amazing, affordable, and just creates the perfect both highlighter and concealer for your face. So I'm going to be applying that on the places that are the highest. So my cheekbones, forehead, tip of the nose, nose bridge, under the jaw, chin, around my mouth, you know, all that good stuff you see on screen. And taking my amazing Real Techniques sponge to blend it all out. This is a dupe for the actual beauty blender. I believe it's $5.99 and it is amazing. Totally amazing. I don't see myself ever really buying a beauty blender after using this. Now our face looks flawless and it's ready for some more creams. This is NYX's Wonder stick in Universal, and it's a dual contour and highlighter stick, which I happen to love and I discovered recently. Yeah, I just love it, and I just contoured my cheekbones and the sides of my forehead, and using e.l.f.'s $3 contour brush to blend it all out. This brush is really amazing, like shockingly amazing. e.l.f. has definitely upped their game in the brush department, because I remember it used to be really bad. The two lightest shades from the NYX Pro Contour Palette, I'm going to be mixing those two together and applying that to set all of our highlights so we don't look shiny. Bronzing my cheeks up with the NYX bronzer in the LA Go-To palette, and then blending it all out with my beauty blender, in quotation marks. And you can't forget that jaw. That jaw needs to cut, people. Okay? Okay. Now we're going to be taking the peach blush in the NYX LA Go-To palette. I'm using everything from this palette today. And this is just a really nice, natural blush. And there's a balloon. Ah, balloon! Get out of the way! Okay, let's ignore that. Apply that on the apples of your cheeks and blend backwards. Now, I was really shocked with this NYX highlighter because it looks a lot like my Becca one, and I was just so like insanely amused by the fact that this is a drugstore product and it looks so amazing on the skin, and I just pretty much put that everywhere. This is NYX's Lip Ombre Duo, and it is in red and black. One side is the red part and the other is the black part. Unfortunately, I did not happen to get the clips in focus, so I'm just going to describe to you guys what I did. I ran the red lipstick all over my lips and then lined slightly with the black around the lips. After that, I just went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until I got the perfect gradient between the two shades. This is a process to get the perfect ombre lip, but I think it's totally worth it at the end because it's gorgeous. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up, comment down below what you want to see next, and of course, subscribe for more videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I love you with all my heart. Mwah.